What's up, guys? So in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can make a camera mount inside your race car for literally around $5, because I know that there is a ton of camera mounts out there for, whether it's your phone or your SLR or GoPros. I know there's a ton of camera clamps out there, ranging anywhere from, I've seen some really good ones for around 20, 30, 40, $50. They start to go up, from around $20. But I said to myself, so for something so simple, why am I even going to spend $20? I could spend that somewhere else, probably even on some E85, because we all know E85 goes very quick. So what I've done and what I've come up with is how you can do this for literally just under $5. You can make your own camera mount. Now there are going to be some stuff that you're going to need previously, before before you make this kit for less than $5. But let's go over what we're going to need and the process that we're going to do. So here you have, I went to Home Depot and I just picked up this cable like a circular clamp here. I picked up these two bolts. I'm only gonna need one, but I picked up this bolt, and I'm gonna need this bolt and this nut, and just a couple washers. Might need the washers, might not need the washers. It depends on which one of these bolts that I use lengthwise. And this is just a piece of a belt rubber that I just cut from a new belt that I don't need. And this is gonna actually go inside here. This way I don't damage my roll cage, because although I'm putting this in there as a permanent solution, in the event that I ever want to change anything, I don't want my roll cage to get messed up. Now, this is my DSLR. Well, my SLR camera, and this is what I'm going to be mounting inside the car come race day. It has a road mic on it, and as you can see, the camera, and it does have a screen that flips out so I know what position that I'm in. Now the beautiful thing about this Joby mount, now this Joby mount is pretty pricey, but it's really one of the best mounts that you could really buy for any camera. This Joby mount, the whole thing breaks down. So let me show you here. If I press the button underneath here, hold on. Press the button underneath here. The camera comes off. The camera slides right off. So that piece, that leveling piece, stays on the camera. Now this piece here is very important, because we're going to need this. This piece here screws off. And now you got this screw hole on the bottom, and there's also an adapter piece that goes inside. We're going to take that out. I'm going to take that out. There you go, right here. And this is where one of these bolts are going to come into place, because these bolts, pick them up at Home Depot, screw right up top. Now let me show you guys what the process is going to be. So you're going to need one of these or something similar, or even if you don't even have one of those, this could work directly. You'll just need a bolt that goes directly into the bottom of your camera, or maybe you're using one of these phone clamps. There's a bolt that goes right in there. You could use whatever bolt goes in there as well. So let me show you the process and where we want this mounted. So when you're on a track, obviously you want your viewers to have the same view as you, looking straight out the window. So I'm gonna mount the camera back right here in the center, or right here, but I think I'm gonna mount it right here on the bottom, a little forward. So let's just get started. All right, guys, so the first thing you want to do, pop this out of the packet and just make sure that the size that you have fits around whatever cage that you have. I have a 1.5 inch tube cage inside my car, so this was, I think, 2.5 inches or so, but I need to make sure that there's enough space for me to also get this on the inside of it. So what I had to do was actually use the vise and open this up just a little bit, and then use the hammer, put one of the nuts around one of the ends, and then just use the hammer, put this in the vise, use the hammer to just slightly bend these threads back a little bit. You can see it's bended. I just use the hammer to bend it back, but make sure you put the nut around it and then hammer it. Don't hammer it without the nut, otherwise you're going to destroy the threads and the nut's not going to go on. So the next thing we're going to do is this portion here. This is why we have to actually bring this in, so those two ends go through these two holes. So we have to take one of our bolts that goes directly through the bottom of the mount, and just gonna make a hole right in the center. Gonna make a hole right in the center of this piece here and send this bolt through. So let's do that now. All right, so made a hole right in the center of that, and using one of these step drill bits was actually really good. That way I didn't make the hole too big. I actually got the hole perfectly sized. So now just gonna take this nut here and bolt that down, and we're gonna get this in the car. All right, now we got this firmly tightened up and mounted on here, so that's not going anywhere. You guys kind of see the concept of what's going to come. This is going to mount right on here. But let's get these pieces in the car. All right, guys, so that's it. Camera's mounted. Now let me show you guys. Let's fix this light in here so you guys have some light. Show you guys what's going on. So I took the climb my way in here. So I put the piece of rubber around here, around the tube, so that way I don't damage my cage, and it's nice, red paint. And just basically cut the front piece off so I can mount my Joby mount. Now this mount, the beautiful thing about this mount is it's fully adjustable here. So if I was to loosen this knob, I could then move the camera in any angles or direction that I need. So right now, let me see. I don't want to loosen it too much and this thing falls down, because I already lost this camera one time. Don't want to lose it again. All right, so there you go. So now, I can mount this camera, turn it on. I can mount the camera any direction, sideways. I can have it upright, corrected, and have it set. So let me just tighten it back up. But there you guys have it. Camera mount, perfectly facing, giving you the driver's point of view. So, when I'm on track, you'll see exactly, what I'm seeing with this camera. And it's sturdy. This thing isn't moving anywhere. It's bolted down. Even better than some of those high-end cameras. And all it cost was less than $5. So you guys can do this yourself as well. All right, so I'm glad. I hope that I helped a lot of you guys out, especially my track rats. I already know how it is. I've seen some setups, some pretty elaborate ones, some pretty simple ones, but now you got one that's literally $5. Granted, the Joby mount is a little expensive, but I mean, if you don't have the Joby mount, like I said, you could get like a regular camera mount. If you're just running your phone, and you could actually just get the screw that fits this. Walk into your local Home Depot. They got the screw pads. Just find a screw that fits this, and that's all you'll have to send through a little metal piece, and you just screw it in the top. But besides that, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Obviously soon there'll be some track videos, but hope I saved you guys some money. And get out there, go get those pieces, make your $5 mount, your mount that's less than $5. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, smash that like button. Peace.